Imagine a time before any known record, when heaven and earth were more connected. A time when the world was shrouded in mysteries and wonders that defy our modern understanding. In that distant era, celestial beings known as the sons of God descended to earth. They were creatures of unparalleled beauty and commanding presence, radiating power and glory beyond anything humans had ever witnessed. These angels, drawn to the beauty of the daughters of men, defied divine laws and united with them. They were not ordinary humans, they were divine beings endowed with powers that surpassed mortal comprehension. From the forbidden unions between these angels and human women, colossal beings known as the Nephilim were born. These giants were not only larger in size, but also superior in intellect and strength. They were powerful, intimidating, and quickly came to dominate the earth. The Nephilim were described as heroes of antiquity, but also as primary agents of an era of chaos and destruction. They took possession of the earth, imposing their supremacy over humanity. Initially, humans viewed the Nephilim with admiration, perhaps mistaking their might for divinity. However, this admiration quickly gave way to terror. Under the weight of these giants' power, entire cities were crushed, forests devastated, and rivers diverted to meet their insatiable needs. Bloody wars between the Nephilim themselves and between humans resisting their rule became common. The once fertile land turned barren, and famine spread like a plague. The earth, which was meant to be a place of harmony and balance, was now plunged into chaos. Despite their colossal strength, the Nephilim were not merely brutal creatures. They possessed extraordinary intelligence, which they used to create gigantic structures and monuments that continue to baffle archaeologists. These giants built walls, obelisks, and pyramids that seemed to defy the laws of physics. How were such massive stones lifted without modern technology? That question remains unanswered. Some believe these monuments are tangible evidence of the Nephilim's existence and their impact on the ancient world. However, this era of chaos did not go unnoticed by the eyes of God. Corruption and violence grew so rampant that the Creator decided to intervene to restore order and purity to earth. God saw that the hearts of men were inclined to wickedness and that the Nephilim represented a direct affront to the balance of His creation. It was then that He chose Noah, a righteous and God-fearing man, for a crucial mission: to build an ark that would preserve creation. While Noah worked tirelessly to build the ark, mockery and scorn were directed at him. But he persevered, obedient to the divine voice. Finally, the day came. The sky, once shining with sunlight, grew dark. Black clouds covered the firmament, and thunder heralded the onset of the flood. Torrential rains fell mercilessly, filling rivers and flooding plains. The giants, realizing the gravity of the situation, tried to fight the inevitable. They climbed the highest mountains in hopes of escaping the waters, but even the tallest peaks were submerged. There was no escape. The Nephilim, who once dominated the earth, were completely annihilated by the floodwaters. As for the fallen angels, their punishment was even more severe. Having disobeyed divine laws and corrupted creation, they were condemned to an eternal fate. God chained them in a deep abyss, a dark prison where they await final judgment. These glowing chains served as a reminder of divine power and unwavering justice against those who defied His will. This terrifying fate served as a warning to both angels and humans about the consequences of disobedience. Yet the story of the Nephilim did not completely end. In modern times, traces of their existence. The fact is that the idea of giants walking among men inspires both fascination and fear. Furthermore, some modern theories suggest that legends of giants in various cultures, such as the Titans of Greek mythology or the Jutnar of Norse mythology, may be echoes of the stories of the Nephilim. Perhaps these accounts are distant memories of a time when giants truly existed. The connection between biblical scriptures and ancient myths raises more questions than answers. Meanwhile, scientists and theologians continue to debate the validity of the evidence found. Some claim that the fossils are frauds or misinterpreted, while others believe they confirm the story narrated in the Bible. But regardless of where one stands in this debate, one thing is certain: the story of the Nephilim continues to capture the imagination of generations. Finally, what does this story mean for us today? Are there still ancient mysteries hidden deep within the earth waiting to be revealed? Or is this just a legend meant to remind us of God's power and the consequences of corruption? Whatever it may be, the narrative of the Nephilim remains one of humanity's greatest mysteries, challenging us to explore and seek the truth.